Hey everybody, welcome to the Green Man. Sorry, I thought I was gonna be late because I couldn't get on this. They're having a problem with their login servers, but I got on and we're fine now. A little bit of a storm here, but so if I get knocked off, you'll know why. We're waiting for the guy to come back from Splinter Crate, so we need to pick up 5 natural oils to oil the shredders with. Oh, a pair of trick bag comes in handy. Yeah, see if I can. Storm Dragon did pretty good. Let's see if I. There's Wind Fury. Get that my main weapon. Okay, why do I have a lava lash up there? There we go. Okay, now all set up. Yeah, we have an enhancement shot, in case you haven't guessed. Something I don't do often, but I do like it. Here we got everything up to Storm Strike. Storm Strike is the new Primal Strike. Okay, I just realized something. I do not have Primal Strike. I hate when they mess around with these. I got 1 natural oil. They didn't take Primal Strike off, did they? I hate when they take things away from you. How am I supposed to? That's weird. Primal Strike was on there. Okay, let's have to work something out here. I don't think you really use in place of Primal Strike either. I have to use Storm Strike in place of it. Okay, it's level 21. I'll use Storm Strike in place of Primal Strike. They don't tell you that part. Okay, so now we'll have to, oh, fart. Why do I always get this located? I mean, yeah, it goes down easy. It's just the idea. Now we can go to Wind Refuge, turn that in, and head off to Stone Talon. Got 2 natural oils. So some good came out of it. Three natural oils. Might be enhancement. Doesn't mean I'll throw a lightning bolt. Okay, let's get some more of these slimes. I need 2 more natural oils. Four natural oils. And that's 5. The Splatoon is still surrounded too, so there's no way either way. So now we got till Cadrak, which means you're gonna have to make a nice little wild ride back. Get legs when we use them. Yeah, we can use them. I'm playing the Iron Man too long. Now time to meet up with Khadgar at Khadrak at Splinter Tree. So you want to get there quicker, so he throws you on a Wind Rider. There's still a beach there. Remember Darkmoon Fair is still on. If you have anybody who wants to take their profession, take the boost, play play a death match, play the games, watch the concerts. There's a bunch of stuff to do down there. If you've never gone and even if you're at level 5, you might want to get out and check it out. There's got to be something in there. I would not advise a death match if you're under like level 58, because those are all high level guys. But yeah, this stuff's pretty fun. And now I'm gonna get revenge for Gorka. And we'll get that as soon as we get back from Stone Town. We're going to head over to Silver Refuge, turn in that. Oh, we did get that one. That's right. So the advantage of an ally race, you don't have to ride all the way over there. As you can see, we won't be going to the Dark Moon. Challengers really can't, except for Working Man and Pacifist. You can't get the reputation bonuses, experience point bonuses. And Pacifist has to worry about what's going to count as a kill. So playing the games is a little tough. I mean, you whack a knoll and that counts as a kill. You shoot something with a taunt, that counts as a kill. So like, I was pointing pacifists going outside of the professions. And you take the slowest, take the claw over, sharp talons claw, and it turns out this guy wanted him dead because his brother got killed by him. So he's glad it's finally over and not to worry about him anymore. And while we're here, let's check the mail. This is the last mailbox for a while. Yeah, linen cloth sold for 10.5 gold. Silk, about 6.5. And wool, about 10. So we're getting there in the money. We need 245 by time we get to level 30. Get that all taken care of. So back a lot of stuff we're not going to use and we're not going to get more of. Yeah, we don't have any rings, so we use that one. Put the ring on, we're good to go. Oops, can't get onto the wagon without talking to Aldo, so check in with Booger, Yellow Rock Train, and get on the Krumgar wagon, head down to the fold. Yeah, I find that I had a storm last night on my level 50 paladin. Let's just say it didn't go well. I should take protection when I go to the battleground. I know that a little better. Retribution get killed too easy. The high levels alliance tends to go around in groups, whereas horde tends to spread out, and that's the problem. Lower levels the other way around. Horde's more likely to send groups out. Plus, they're more aggressive. So, kind of weird seeing the differences. Yeah, battlegrounds aren't battlegrounds. Every battleground is a little different. Every time you go to the same battleground twice, I guarantee you won't have the same battle. Just naturally randomizes. Yeah, it's always nice to when you come into the staging area. The last battalion go carry down stretches. Yes, yes. Okay, now you get initiated into Kromgar's army. You become a grunt. You get a good grunt. You get the grunt work. Army 8 health killers. We can use the gloves. They have nice agility boost, but yeah, army landmines. This is grunt work for Kromgar. 6, 7, and one more. See, it's usually 1. And now we get his hand wraps, which we can in fact use. Now to go find Western Fuzzwhistle. He was out scouting and hasn't come back yet. Sound familiar? And while you're out there, you want to test these scouts, these goggles the goblins came up with. Supposedly it's technique they brought from the broken shore or the Lost Isles. Yeah, I'll get it right. It's basically night vision goggles. The old battery power ones. Yeah, this it's basically what they invented. Something we've had for like 50 years now. That's brand new to them. And they killed 12 of those Dynasty scouts they're hanging around. They're not hard to spot. There's where is one? There's one right there. Here's where you get into see it, kill it mode. Oh, those are way good. Better than the ones that I got off the quest. Look this way. Anything around this rock, you've got to kill. You're going to be going up on that rock, and while you're up there, you're going to be a sitting duck. So it takes us up to level 22. If ever I needed full heals right then. So I'd say Otherwise, cooldowns are reduced by 6 seconds. These are now the cooldown of 12 seconds. You might be able to get up to in a fight. Up to now, it's pretty much been one a fight. I doubt it. These fights move too fast. You're still not going to get more than one fight. And it should have cleared out enough to give me some breathing room up here. Torin can make that leap. Little pair, they can't. They can't. They already knows they can't do it. That's what I like about it. Size matters. If Torin can make that jump, no Volpera couldn't do it. Here's the Bustoneer. He's not coming back with us. He's got a note in his hand. Seems that this Huntress Davinia is leading the attack on the Comgar's fortress, and that she has the plans. So we need to get those plans. I'm going to get a little turned around going this one. But so you kill a few extras. Every now and then you get a little bit off, and that bag tricks and put you right back on track. So don't hit for as much as you think they're going to. And you get a little stuck. Oh, hello. 14 slot pack. Yeah, I can use one of those. 44 space. I'm not going to run out of space. Let's put it that way. This is the fight I don't like on melee types. Oh, that was fun. Whereas I was kind of a sick idea of fun. Let's see. Where am I going? Same thing by these quests. These spawn ports laid out, so you just go where you're supposed to go to random enough. Hey, one more of these guys. And now we're going back up to the fold. Turn the attack plans. Okay, the first thing we need to do is turn in the goggles, so that went well. Then we turn in the alliance attack plans. He's all freaked out because they're going to attack Cromgar's fortress, so we need to go tell Cromgar. So he wants to deliver the plans to Cromgar's fortress. They've never been here before. You know instinctively where to go to Cromgar's forest. I always love that. They don't give you any directions. They say go to Cromgar's fortress. They don't say it's like south of here or whatever. They just give you things to go. You could go head straight to Nashville. For all you know, you don't know where it is. Or go see so and so. Like, you're like, who? Never heard of the person before in your life. You're supposed to know exactly where they are. Well, they're all there. Okay. Let's make sure I have my imbues and my weapons. That's what makes this work. Okay, let's get the flight master. Pop out of the caravan here. You know, I want to see what they make. We do the return to camp thingy here. And make camp. So I'll look at this here. Okay. That's in case it goes somewhere it doesn't have a hard stop. Like Malaka Jin. Yeah, he wants to know why you're interrupting him, and you see from the attack plans, and he's a glad promotes his sergeant. And you get promoted up to level 22. Then once you go down where the North Watch is setting up camp down the hill in the valley, and he wants you to destroy 8 of their tents. And then he wants you also to kill 20 soldiers. And the spy mistress, all she wants is Marshal Patrol God. He's the paladin that's leading the charge. So you take out the leader and don't have to worry about it. And this is the quartermaster, who, of course, is in charge of equipment. So you announce your sergeant, you take full advantage of it. +1 to agility and critical strike. Yeah, I'll take that. Get a little repair going. I'll turn all the equipment I can turn in. And now for the fun part. Go down and kill some Alliance soldiers. Burn down some tents. The first thing you want to do, though, is go out your Paltrow. Get the leader out of the way first. As long as they can't last. About 10 minutes. I'll go last long enough for what I want to do. Probably. They don't really want to attack anybody come into this. But if you do, you do. The pups right know what's coming for them. Well, I shouldn't use that so early, but that's beside the point. It might take me a little longer than usual to Paltrow. That's right, nature locked. Even keeps you from healing, but it doesn't keep your dot from going. So 'Well, it's nice to know that Drew is waiting for you to engage him, so you go past. Bugger. I gotta remember that one. 7 seconds is a long walk. But everything you got is nature based. So you get nature locked, you have that trouble. That's why I like to get that dot on early. If you're all healed up and that you get that nature lock, if you have the dot on, you are going to be okay. He'll die before you will. I mean, he'll die before you will. So, hasn't failed me yet. To the bait. There we go. Oh, crap. Getting a shade close there. Oh, come on. These guys are incredible, these locks. They're incredibly lucky at walking in here. This is the one place you have a lot of problem with walking. I've never seen any place before or since that has this many locks. You know how good you gotta be to lock somebody? You have to be throwing your interrupt at the exact moment he's throwing his spell. It's almost impossible to time. These guys do it on a regular basis. If it happens so rarely, I had to look it up. So, yeah, basically, you have to be throwing the interrupt at the same exact moment the spell goes off, and it's very difficult. You almost do it by accident most of the time. You really don't have. It's hard to do that on purpose. Yes, 5 now and 9 soldiers. That's 11. I'm dumb. Yeah, like, no problem. I'm sweating bullets here, though. So it looks like so casual. You're so casual about it. Like you're sweating bullets trying to make sure you get the timing right. I'm hard to do today because it's 90 here, so sweating is not difficult. I'm trying to do like a hands shaman wood. We'll use lightning bolt when they're coming in. If of course there was such thing as an enhancement shaman. Value tricks is not considered nature damage. Let's remember that. That's 17 to 20. It's 18. It's 19. Need one more. See how much time we'll be able to find it. The only thing you never run out of here is Lion Soldier. Oh, it is possible. So if you do, you can use the shredders. They're considered lions. Okay. I think this movie I just, but it's not. This is not classic. Mana use is not that high. You don't have to drink a lot. Once in a while, if you get carried away, the fight goes on seemingly forever. But Might have to go pretty long to run yellow here. Just glad you got rid of Paltrow, and you've hit level 23 now. Capacitor totem. That thing's nice. Some of the totem. Get his energy if this area explodes after 2 seconds. Stuns everybody within 8 yards. Or your enemies, anyway. Be kind of bad with did you. Well, the other was nothing especially anyway, so we'll take this. Now report the bomb guts. Seek and destroy. We got them all done. Okay, now we report the blast your bomb guts. Yeah, she's got a little problem. She's trying to fix the guns, the anti-aircraft guns at the fortress. But she needs spare parts. She sent 2 groups of soldiers into the mine. None of them came back. So she took John Treg, an old truck, and a couple guys, and sent them down there. They haven't come back. So now she's going to send just you down there so you can figure out what's going on. And once again, the cataclysm roots ugly head. Because down here, there they are. See, it seems okay to swarm with souls killing machines. Yeah, once it collects 10 spare parts, he's not going anywhere near them because of all the elementals floating around. He wants you to go ahead and kill the elementals, 12 of them. And rescue 10 frightened peons, of course. What would Horror Quest line be about peons, yeah? Okay, yeah, that counts as 1. Peon, a spare part, and an elemental. Get the jackpot on that one. And a frightened peon. Of course, I got Core of Earth. Yeah, Core of Earth's crafting reagent. Not that expensive, though, so let's see, a bunch of them will be worth it. Another frightened peon. Another elemental. There's a hitting the jackpot as far as looting goes. Interesting though, if you're playing Shaman, you should have big hands. You not believe the stretches on their rotation. That's 4 peons. Okay, another spare part. So I got 4 peons rescued, 5 elementals down, and 2 out of 10 spare parts. Oh, there's our 5th peon, so we're halfway done with those. Another peon, that's 6. I almost got to do that to see over the minecart. Peons, so up to 7 peons, and 7 elementals gone. You have 12 and 8 of 10 peons. It's 9 of 12. And there's a spare part. It's 10 of 12 there. Level 12. That's all my peons. Get one more elemental. I need 7 more spare parts. So that's where it's going to get a little tough. Elemental and spare parts all pretty much all in the same place. And there's a bunch up this way. And that's 12 of those. See what these boots doing. What's the quick light? Oh yeah, I think I can deal with these pretty good. They're like a plus everything. Find the way, guy. Those are some nice boots. That's called trusting your spells. Four, five spare parts. Six. Seven, eight. Nine out of 10. And this will be 10 out of 10. That's got them all. Now I'll follow the tracks back. Okay, got that one out of the way. Maybe if you're a rogue, you get out here without any combat, but everybody else kind of got to fight their way through. And sometimes you know you're just not going to get past them. It pays to be a pair. Another core earth. And now we get rewards from these guys. Turn in the elementals. These spare parts. That gets you level 24. And get the peons back. And now we get chain lightning. And take the spare parts up the bomb guts. I think we get more off the waistband than we did off the ring, so we'll be taking the waistband. We may make 30 by the time we get all the stone town where we're going. Should be nice. We'll get close to it anyway. And if you pick up somebody like that, don't worry about it. You're not going to be keeping them long, especially at this speed. So we got last a year, give it spare parts. And we're just in time because no one's to start another raid. So now we got to destroy 15 flying machines and 25 commanders. So now we go with the fun little mini game. Trick is not to aim at them, aim under them. Another trick is remember to hit the one instead of clicking it. It takes you a few shots to get the timing right. If you do hit something, you want to plus the next shot right where you put the first one. Only the Tortola thing in Legion, we're trying to kill stuff off. That's fun, but you can't really do it all night. So you could, but I mean, you got what you need to get, and a few extras. Now you got promotion to Legionnaire for all that good gunning. And you say you have to block a gin to see how the things are shaping up down there. Block a gin is a little outpost on the southern border. Okay, you get a chance at some stuff here. But since they're not as good as what you got already, I'm going to pass on it. Some of their way now is good. This is a fun ride. A little hair raising the first time you do it, but you definitely need a mount for this. Trim and speed mount is pretty much going to be able to take care of this RB. You want to stay up against the left side on the way down here. And you want to cross over right before you get to Pelco. You'll pick up a few guys, but you can't help that. You'll be able to easily outrun them. And you're free. Used to be able to have a slower mount come through there. You get a little hairy. I just got dismounted and killed there. You get like jump about like five people at some point. If you're going that fast, you're not going to pick anybody up. Now you want to go down the lower level. There's a blockade up top as they're trying to get the big mama spider. I don't think they messed the mama spider. I was just call this Malaka Jin, the home of the breakdancing witch doctor. Before I realized every witch doctor does that. Pretty much. I mean, a lot of them do. This is the first one I noticed. And there's Sparky. Moving too fast to get a spark tonight. And Malaka Jin. Chicken was in Jinzul, the witch doctor in charge of Malaka Jin. Their last hope is voodoo. She needs a stormer heart and 6 ram horns. And while you're out there, we'll check back with the cook. And so let's see something different. So she wants to collect 8 Yonder eagle eggs. So we're going to be picking up eagle eggs, stormer heart, and some horns, stonetail horns. I'll tell you right now, stonetail horns are going to be a little hard to get because they do have a knockback. If you have shields, it helps. It doesn't hit you bad enough that you need the self healing, but can't hurt to have a shield up. We don't have that kind of shield. It's one that I need to replace. I got the flame tongue up, so I need to replace the wind fury. That still works along with the storm strike too, so adds a little extra oomph to it. I usually sacrifice Sparky for the cause. How do you like it? I like using that against the Stormer. He zaps you, you zap him right back. There's the knockback. And one ram horn. I'll go for him. There's a little bit of Tim back here. If you have mine. Okay, maybe we got now. We got two. Hey, there's the eagle eggs. And the rams aren't going to attack you at all. They're all passive. So the only thing aggressive is in this valley is the stormer. There's three of them. Sparky, one on your right and one straight ahead. So they're up against cliff face. So if you don't go near the cliffs, don't have to worry about it. We want to say that because if Sparky's down, you're going to need to get one of those for your stormer heart. It's four. It's usually between the two for the most final blow type deals like that. Always pick Storm Strike. It's hardest of anything you got. And for those of you who play Classic and don't play much retail, this lightning shield does not go away, except for the last 30 minutes. So he has one point zap every time you touch it, but it doesn't have three shots and you're gone. You know, it'll last the full 30 minutes. That's 5, 6. I need three more Calendar Eagle eggs. If you don't get the Eagle eggs the first time out, don't worry about it. You will get a few chances on the next quest line. That's all of them. We're almost up to 25 already. We don't go too far to go to get 30. We get done. There's still got a bunch more to go. We may hit 30 before we're done with this, but that's fine. Been through storyline so many times. Well, yeah, but well, at least enough to get flying. And which doctor gave him the Stormer Heart? And we need the ram horns. And then hit him, and now he needs one more thing. Resonite crystals. The Resonite's a very magical crystal, but it only comes in one place now, all of Azeroth. A little mine in this area. And when you go up there, you subjugate a Devo once you take his whip and bring 6 kobolds back. The subjugation whip, you just keep whipping them, they'll either give up or die. I have seen them die before they give up, so make sure you just use the whip, and you always want to make sure to open this thing up. It's a lot easier to hearth back to Kromgar Fortress. And hearth back out of the mine than it is to fly back. Then it'll be to now. When we go on the next bit, I'm going to make camp in Malkajin, right at the beginning of Malkajin before we leave. It's not going to take 10 minutes. And I have a half-hour cooldown on my Hearthstone. It can't last for a while. It's got a 10-minute cooldown. You can only do it once an hour. You can only return once an hour. So I mean, it's like having an extra Hearthstone. One of the reasons I love the Volpera. You get things like that where you have to use your Hearthstone, but then you really want to use it the next time out too. That's what the camp's for. When your Hearthstone's on cooldown. I know somebody wants Volpera for Classic. It's gonna be one of those. Boy, I wish I had Volpera for Classic. It's trying to time when you need that 1 hour cooldown. Hearthstone is just amazing. You have to really know what you're doing, or you're gonna wind up using it before you need to. If you remember, Hearthstones are basically for emergencies, not convenience. Then you've pretty much got the hang of it. There's some things that are just plain easier to do with Hearthstone. That's why the Volpera. I think that's why they gave you the Volpera. That's one little quirk they have that is very, very useful. The ability to make camp. It's kind of like having a portable inn. Wait to see the Volpera and expansion. That can get interesting. Like a Draenor. Where you're always like, man, I wish I had that Hearthstone. You do there actually have the Garrison Hearthstone, the main story Hearthstone. Yeah. If I was doing Draenor, I probably would set my regular Hearthstone to someplace like Orgrimmar. Okay, that's 2 kobolds before you get in the gate. And that's Resonite. One of those. Well, these little kobolds will fight for you. If they get killed off, don't worry about it. It doesn't count against you. Once you got them, you got them. So your hearth back and they aren't with you, don't worry about it. When it says ready to turn in, it means it's will freeze them in place and you'll have them when you get back. This one will be number 4. You shove whip down face. I like that. We'll shove the whip down your face. That's a new one. Resonite. Oh, wonderful. And that's all 6. Hey, just look at the loop. Just look at the loop. Little trick for people with dots. Doesn't always work. Those Kobolds are more DPS than tank, so you may not get them to. Hey, 2 more of those Resonite crystals. Yes, that is a tin vein. Yes, that is a rare you see up there. Yeah, those rock spikes. All right, Trip. So I'm gonna have to fight the rare. I'm not really enough to take it, but it's my last Resonite crystal. I'll just wait until that goes. Collect all that. And go back to Cromgar Fortress. Then we run over here and head back to Malaka's Inn. Turn all these quests in. Breezing right along. We'll probably be level 26 by the time we get to the end of this. And turn those in. It's looking good for being at probably level 28 or so by the time we finish the storyline. the kind of thing I did. Uh, not really. During this one, I always forget turns when. I'm always halfway back to Cromwell's fortress and think, oh well, I didn't turn the eggs in. But she pays you for them. You're okay. Now comes the fun part. Now got enough to make his hinky do he's making. He's got a voodoo rod. Wants you to bless all the soldiers and help them in the fight. So infuse 12 marauders with voodoo. If you've done South Shore, this is going to look very familiar. And give him his kobolds. And he's got an idea. You take the kobold warhorn he's going to give you. You go into the unearthed grounds, which is a big dig site that they're kind of sharing with the dwarves. And you take that, you have the horde flag, and you blow the horn. And then sit back and have a good laugh. But because they're friendly targets, you're not going to be able to tap target them, so you have to click on. That's where it can get a little tricky. And that's why it's more familiar with South Shore. Basically the same animation though as the rod used to power up the Dark Rangers. Now you always got to be on the alert because there are some outriders here that aren't involved in any combat. And they will involve you in combat. There's 3 of those. Either way, just take your time. Go through here, fire up these guys. Get a little battle ready. And you don't want to go into the Grim's Outpost. You want to kind of skirt around it. You go through the center, you're going to die. I didn't come this far to die on a stupid mistake. So it's probably a storyline you know you do well. You know it's fairly easy. You tend to take it too fast and screw yourself up. You definitely don't want to try to get in that way because those Tauren are those 25 elites. They will one-shot you. You will not last more than a second trying to go out their way. So I'm not going to demonstrate. That's 8. That guy down there you have to eliminate. Let's get the first shot in. If you don't know about him, you're in for a really rude surprise coming over that rise. I'll tell you. You can do as slow as fast as you want to. It's like you're not going to run out of people. I'm going to be at the end to go, oh no, I still need two left. No, there's more than enough here for everybody. It's like a well-run buffet. Okay, where'd that come from? I'm going to try and find out. Just going to move on. I need two more anyway. I think we can find two more in this group. Even some out there. How convenient. And that's all 12 of them. Oh crap! You know what I forgot? I forgot to make camp. Hmm. No, that's irritating. I can't go back and do it. I could kick myself. I had it all planned and everything. I do have a Discord set up for Charles and Azeroth if you want to take a shot at it. I'm never sure if I got it set up right. If someone wants to take a shot at it, let me know. If you have Discord, if you don't have Discord, it's not worth getting, Steve. But if you already have Discord, give me a shout. When I'm live, if you're seeing this on delay, don't bother. But I'm usually on a little bit before the stream anyway, so if you're on Discord, you can get through. Pop on and tell me that you can get through. But I like the voice chat. I like getting a little two-way voice chat going. Oh well. I'm sure there'll be other times I can use the camp. And here's the Horde flag. Below the horn. They unleash the Kobold army. And they'll do that. So they're already busy fighting the Alliance. So we can go back and might be a little easier with the Jerry Murray. We'll see how it goes. I didn't set one up. That's fine. So yeah, we'll switch that around. So we have the chain lightning and the capacitor. So we keep forgetting about that one. Put that down as Ghost Wolf because I use Ghost Wolf a lot on my pacifists, but not so much here. One of those things you swear you see the path down, and it turns out it's not the path down. See how much if I say faster doing the Ghost Wolf. Nah, nah. Stick with the caravan. I'm gonna try to go back the way you came for the most part. Captain Pargy, I think, is still active in Classic. See, you remember going that way. And he's like the idea of doing it. Let's see, we got so armor plus one stamina. It's 2 armor plus 2 agility. There we go. That's better. Oh, Witch Doctor. Give his blessing to the troops. I want you to go back to Kromgar and tell him everything's okay on the southern front here. So back to the fortress we go. And he gets up to level 26. About where I thought it would be. Let's say getting to 28 isn't going to be too bad. We only need 2 levels. After that, I'm sure you can find some place to go. Get those last 2 levels and have the second green man to head flying. Lost the first one in the Hellfire Peninsula, so I'm not going to Hellfire Peninsula anymore. You live and learn. That's so when you first start out on these things, you will lose a ton of characters. And even after you've been doing it for a couple of years, you still lose a ton of characters because these little quirks in the AI come up and things get a little tougher than you expected them to. It's just a lot of fun. But if you're doing Horde and you never did a challenge before, I suggest going the road I go. Starting area, Barons, but don't do the boss at the just some you'll need to skip to the Crossroads, Morshan, and then either way or both ways. Usually, if I have Sharp Talon's Claw, I'll go straight over to Stone Talon. You can do Splinter Tree first. And he makes you a champion for solving that. Now, the beginning of the end. This is the last trip of the hot air balloon with the mana bomb on it. Once you take it to the refueling stop at the Sludge Works. Okay, let's see what I get for being champion. Shoulder guard. Nope. Nope. No. Didn't really get much off Kromgar. But here we go. Do the Sludge Wars. We'll probably do Sludge Works and finish off at Cliffwalker. I'm not sure we'll do all of Cliffwalker. That's when you should do all in one session, so I'll probably stop it when we get the Cliffwalker post. Don't forget, tomorrow night is the Working Man. We got Iron Man on Wednesday. Thursday is Mystery Night. You never know what's going to come up there. Last week it was Burning Crusade leveling. Then on the weekend, let me get my calendar out here. On the weekend, we got Iron Man on Friday, Working Man on Saturday. So that's the rest of the week. Don't forget, Dartmouth Fair is on until midnight Pacific Saturday night. So get you guys in there. If anybody's actually doing the challenges on their own, uh, drop a comment. Let me know how you're doing. If you have any questions, there's a Discord. We have Discord too, so if you want to get on that for the stream and talk about it, that's fine. I'm usually on there around 5:30, quarter 6, for a little bit before I start the stream. Of course, I'm always off Sundays. I don't even go on Discord Sundays. You never know when you're gonna want to have it open. And you check in with him, and he's getting the balloon all filled up and ready to go. Until then, he's got a very small, really big problem. These wyverns are just flying along and doing that all over the place. And he wants you to get rid of them. Now, the reason wyverns are there, if you haven't been with us before, when we're here, is the orcs and Tauren both consider them sacred. So they couldn't go around just killing them when they set the place up. They set the place up right next to a wyvern den because that was the best place to put it. They had a nice big lake and all good resources around there. Just happened to be his pride of wyvern. So this goblin is getting tired of dodging every time he goes out the door. I think he's afraid one's going to crush his house, to be honest with you. So he wants you to get rid of him. No wyvern, no problem. It's not sacred to the goblins. I think the only thing sacred to a goblin would be money. Yeah. As you higher up in levels, they get a little tougher. It's not the quickie little couple of shots it is at the lower levels. Gotta kind of work at it. There's a lot of tin in Stone Town. Tin, silver. So if you're a miner, this is a good place to go. Maybe start sending my working man miners through here. Because you're wondering that the Bag of Tricks has a maintenance cooldown. Okay. So I have more than that. Okay, that's 5. Just a minute. What? What? Okay. Got him. I'm going to this down. I get my Wind Fury down. Wind Fury is still up. I'm gonna have the Reflame Tongue. Lost my level ash on that last one. We'll turn this in. I'm going to stop right there. We'll finish this up and move on to Cliffwalker Post next time. I said tomorrow's Working Man, Wednesday's Iron Man, Thursday's Mystery Night. So hope to see you sometime later in the week. If you like it, subscribe. I'll post a subscribe link on this one tomorrow. My past ones have them on the end, and I think you can do it from the logo. So if you like it, subscribe. Tell your friends. And he wants to see Hillada Land Spies. That's level 20. It's level 26. You think I went up a level on that. That's all we're going to do tonight. Till next time, stay safe and have fun.